Good evening, everyone. My name is Christian Dickey, and I am here to talk to you guys a little bit today about my economic analysis for the country Turkey. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the emerging market Turkey and about some of their foreign investment opportunities and what industries those opportunities exist in. Um, I found some pretty interesting things in my research. I'm going to touch up on the availability of media in the country, and I'm also going to touch up on working conditions in Turkey. As I did my research, I realized how fortunate we are here in the Western Hemisphere. Western culture to be able to take breaks and be able to have a peace of mind when we take breaks away from work. Working conditions in Turkey currently are little to none. Um, the labor force is currently at about 29.7 million, and you have about 51% of employee participation in the labor force. The labor force currently is fighting within unions within Turkey for better conditions in the working environment. In Turkey, people get about 45 hours per week to work, with only about a minimum of 12 hours to work. Now, if you look at the average household income in Turkey, it's about $29,000 per household. That's the yearly rate. If you look at it here in the United States, the average household income, as I looked up as a recent statistic for 2016, is about $51,000. So here, $51,000 is considered to be, just a decent living, in an entry level job. But in Turkey, $51,000 puts you in a higher category. You're basically put in the higher 30th percentile of the income distribution, the class. You're put in the top 30% at about 51,000. So 51,000 in America is considered to be rich in Turkey. Right now, exchange rates are not efficient. Inflation is increasing in Turkey. I think this is why Turkey is pushing to be a part of the European Union. With that comes business promotion, especially in the textile industry, technology, telecommunications industry. I think there are a lot of opportunities for companies to invest into these industries because what the government is doing now is they are promoting for foreign direct investment policy, foreign direct investment from foreigners to invest into these countries. I want to touch a little bit up on the retail market there. They have about 361 shopping centers. It's a great place to shop. They're currently experimenting right now with virtual online retailing as opposed to brick and mortar stores. They found out through money put into research and development that the customer is becoming more and more satisfied with virtual retailing and the new state of the art technology that we have today. Something that we just have access to. They're just now learning to really use and access these things. There are about 24 million active users in Turkey, virtual users. But here in America, we have about a billion people accessing this network. Turkey's ranked about 22nd in internet users. Also, want to touch up on the availability of media. The freedom of press, freedom of speech is currently suppressed right now. I think Boren Media Group is one of the major media groups who distribute information in the media. The AKP government, which is a group of individuals who come together, it's really an elitist party, in personal opinion. They have affiliated businessmen, the government, and they all suppress freedom of speech. 61% of public opinion is influenced by the media. So when you think about the government and the propaganda that they're pushing through the media, you realize just how much power that the government has. And if you threaten to deter the AKP government from operating, then your media group in Turkey could possibly face inspections, fines, and they'll shut it down. Potentially shut down your company. So when we think of Turkey, those are some of the key things that I wanted to touch up on. And also the AKP government, I forgot to mention, they're pushing for government spending to go towards these irregular working conditions. Last but not least, I want to touch up on the foreign direct investment opportunities. And I told you guys before about the textile industry, the petroleum industries is another thing. Oil is our major import. So we're importing a lot of oil, our natural resources, any type of thing where you can invest into the natural resources, plastic surgery or telecommunications. Those are great investments to go into Turkey for opportunity. And that is my report. Thank you.